Hello, I'm back. Okay, so this video is gonna basically be a 4-in-1 combo because this is my only vlog I'm gonna be able to do. I know I've missed a few weeks. Not a few weeks, but a few days. I know. Had a lot to do. If you guys can tell, I got a nose ring. I'm very proud of it. And I got a choker. This is like my first choker I've ever had, and it's kind of weird, because I have to get used to it, because I'm so used to having a necklace that hangs down to here, but it's right up here, and it makes me feel like it's stuck somewhere, I have to pull it down. But yeah, in my life right now, tonight, I went to my mom's graduation. I know what you're saying. Your mom, is she in high school? No. She graduated from Buckeye. She's a medical assistant. Hooray to Mom! And my brother is in Boy Scouts, which I had no idea of. But yeah. And we had our tree cut down. We had our tree cut down, and I'm really sad. Because I like that tree. But we cut up most of it. We still have to cut down a lot of it, though. Like, it's still in our yard. It's still the full tree. We just cut down we trimmed it, basically. So, is my suit on or something? Yeah, so this is gonna be an extra long video. So, hold your horses. So, this is gonna get really serious, but, these past few days that I have not been on YouTube, has been a lot of thinking for me, because, if you guys are new to my channel or something, you don't know that I have ADHD and bipolar, and I have ODD, and I don't know what that means. It's obsessive destruction disorder. I understand that one, because I have, like, 1 hole, 2 hole, 3 hole in my room, but, yeah. So, these past few days, I've been getting really, really depressed, and I don't know why. It's kind of been a thinker. And I've been watching, if you guys know these people, hooray. There's these YouTubers called Sam and Colby. And I know I'm a girl, and oh, boys, they're hot. But, yeah, I thought one of them was cute, and then as I watched them more and more, it started to get more personal, because they were band geeks who were outcasts. They didn't have friends but each other. And right now, I'm open and more out there at school, but I still feel like I'm alone a lot of the time, and one of the reasons why I wanted to do YouTube was so I can present how I feel to the world, because I don't have friends near me, so I didn't have anybody to talk to about myself. If you watch previous videos, I talk to imaginary friends, and I have stuffed animals. But when you're lonely, and you've been alone for like all your life, you start to get used to the things. And so I wanted to do YouTube because instead of talking to myself, I have a camera to talk to. And I know I don't have many subscribers, but the ones I do have, I consider my friends and my family. Because I only have me and my Nana and Papa, which is enough, but I don't want to move anywhere. I don't want to move with my mom or my brother and sister are, because they move like every other year. And, well, it's depressing. And I know what you guys are thinking when I showed you my nose ring. She's going rebel. No, I've always been this way ever since I turned 12. I've just been depressed and I get angry. And I just feel like an outcast. So, I got the nose ring to prove to myself that I can do anything. One of my biggest fears is pain. Like if someone stabs me, or if I stab myself, I scream. But I wanna get a tattoo right here, and I know it's something really stupid, but it's kind of personal to me. It's gonna be right here. It's gonna say Ohana, and it's gonna be a picture of Stitch's head. Because one of the parts of that movie that really, really, really hit me was when Lilo and her sister, I can't remember her name, lost her parents, and the older sister had to look after the little sister. She was having so much struggle, and I'm not talking about I'm the big sister, I have to babysit my little sister. No, I'm talking about Lila. She feels alone, and she wanted a puppy to keep her happy, which she found Stitch. And she said Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind. That part where she says family means no one gets left behind, that kind of hits home with me in a different way than you think. You think, oh, you have a family and no one ever leaves you behind. And some of you might be thinking, oh, I know where this is going. She's going to go down and deep about it. No, I'm not. I'm just going to state the fact that I'm alone. I have you guys. And what else is there? Like, I'm a freshman. I'm a freshman in high school. And a lot of my peers always say, I can't wait to graduate. But what they don't understand is that the friends that they have now won't be there after graduation. Some of them are going off to college somewhere. The person in this camera right now might know some of those people. I'm not going to college. I don't want to go to college because I don't know, I don't do well in school now. So why would I want to go somewhere where it's more stress, more money, more everything? I don't want that. I want to have a happy life. College is not happy. For me. Some of you might say, oh, she doesn't want to go to college because it's too much work. No. Yes, it is too much work for me. For me. Person with my issues, I can snap like that. And I might snap on a teacher or a student, and I might get into a fight or two. And then I get kicked out of college. I've already snapped at, like, a lot of teachers in my school. Like, in my years of school. That's not fun. So, why do I want to go somewhere where it's going to make me more angry and more want to come home rather than stay home? I'm not staying here. Of course I'm going to move out. But I wish I would have had my dog in here for this. Because when I'm here, I have a person that is my very best friend. But she's one below my dog. Because my dog, we've been through thick and thin. She's like my best friend. Because when I start crying, she comes in there, she cheers me up, I talk to her. Yes, I talk to my dog about personal problems. Sometimes I do wish she could talk back, but what I'm glad she doesn't is because most of the stuff I talk to her about, I don't even tell my real friends. Most of the time, I make up stories to my new friends. To new friends, old friends. And I'm trying to stop that, because The way I make friends is that I lie. Because I'm scared of being alone. I mean, not alone like in I'm alone in my room. Not that. I'm afraid of being alone. I'm the only person in the room. There's no one who likes me. I have no friends. That's what I'm afraid of. So, yeah, what I did wasn't right, and I know that now. And I wanna keep my friends for as long as I can. Cause I don't got that much longer to have with them. And it kinda hits you when I recently lost a friend that I was friends with since middle school. We got into a big fight and she doesn't talk to me anymore, which I'm still trying to get over, but it's coming. Slowly but surely it's coming. But yeah, I didn't wipe away a tear, I was just itching my eye. But the reason I make this video is for all of you to know that if you're alone, like if you're alone in your room and you feel like you're always alone, just remember, just because if you don't have a dog that's your best friend, or you don't have any friends in school, I'm right here. And I know this channel started off as a weird girl, happy girl, but some days you just gotta let everything out. Let everything out. And then, as you go through, you get stronger. And I know you got a song that just popped in my head, Get a Little Stronger. That song, I think, I don't know who it's by, but it's kind of true. And I don't like being this way. I like being the weird, happy girl, but some days you just can't be that way. You have to let something out. And what made me want to do this video is from Corey Shear. If you know him, great. But in his video, it's something serious. He cried because he didn't like talking about it in front of people. But sometimes you just have to. Because he said that he had to because you guys supported him through everything. And yeah, I believe that. Because if I didn't have my brother and sister, I'd probably go insane. If I didn't have my dog, I'd go insane. But I'm not alone. But I still, emotionally, I feel alone. Because there's no one to talk to and no one to give me advice. So, what am I supposed to do? Here I am, talking to you. I know I don't have much of support. I don't have many subscribers. That doesn't matter to me. As long as there's someone watching my videos, I don't care how many people, as long as there's a person. And if a person is a person, that's something at least. I don't want to be known as the girl who wants subscribers to talk to. I just want someone to talk to. I don't need subscribers to talk to someone. Someone can subscribe on their own. And yes, I would love more subscribers and thumbs up on this video, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. You don't have to use my sympathy. You don't have to sympathize me and subscribe or give a thumbs up. I don't want that. I just want someone out there in the world to know what I'm going through. And be honest in the comments if you liked or subscribed this video because you want to sympathize. It's like, oh, that poor girl, let's subscribe to her. No. I'm worth more than that. And yes, I get bullied. I get bullied a lot. Well, not so much anymore since I sticked up for myself. One of my, it's on my phone that isn't in here, but one of my favorite quotes is, "Do you have people who hate you? Good, that means you did something for once in your life." Which is kind of true. I have haters because I did the right thing, and I stuck up for myself. Which is better than sticking around, being the lonesome, dealing with it. So, if you're like that, don't. If you're afraid what people think, then don't let them. If there's no one sticking up for you, stick up for yourself. And I know that seems so much harder than it's easier said than done, but that's what I thought until I had friends who stuck up for me. And then I started to be like, hey, I got this, and I stuck up for myself, and I started to become more independent, more, I don't need to depend on my friends to always stick up for me, because I can stick up for myself now. But yes, it is good to have someone every once in a while to talk to, get out. I'm doing a video! I told them not to come in here, but they don't want to listen. Now I'm getting frustrated. My sign says recording. Quiet. Shh. Or else. They're gonna get the or else. Okay. I'm mad. Fuck it. From now on, I'm gonna have to put 1,000,000 frickin' signs on my door. Do they not understand what that means? Apparently not. My God. That could have waited. This could have waited. But no. Do it while I'm recording, why don't you? God. Pissed off now. We were just at a freaking graduation ceremony. We were talking about how people don't want to listen. Because people would say, wait until after to clap. Yeah, people didn't do that because they wanted people to be recognized. I did not want them in my room when I am recording. But they don't know what freaking English is. Ooh. Makes me mad. Good thing I'm letting it out here instead of out there and making arguments. I mean, there's probably going to be an argument after this. I know it. But I'd rather get it out somewhere else rather than them. Because I do it way too much. And yeah, I am a bitch. And I know it. But I'd rather be that. I'd rather be a bitch than someone who can defend themselves. And I'm not calling you guys out there who can't defend yourself. I'm not calling you worthless. I'm not calling you anything. That's nothing. I'm not telling you to do this. I'm giving you advice. But this is what I did. I'm going from elementary school, middle school to now. Okay, so elementary school, I got bullied a lot. I started becoming into my own shell. Like, I didn't want anybody. I had one friend who isn't my friend anymore, who I don't care because she's a bitch. Because she didn't even say goodbye to me. She did nothing, but all she did was, bye. What the hell? But anyway, she would have to stick up for me every once in a while. And I was like scared because I didn't want people to think of me badly. And I'm gonna try to show you something. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Sorry about the sound quality. But yeah, this isn't gonna be good. But if you can possibly see, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it or not. But sorry. But if you see here, it's preschool, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. I don't have one for 8th grade or this grade yet. And it has me when I was 5, 6, I was 10, then I was in 6th grade. Yeah, no, I was in 5th grade, I was 8. And then I was in 6th grade, and then I was 12. And as you can see, it's been it's been a wild ride, but let's try to put you back up here. Sorry about the sound quality. Yeah, I just really wanted you guys to see that. And if you saw the little purple chain and maybe a picture in the corner, the little purple collar belonged to my dog that died last year in November maybe. The picture is of me when I was little and my nana. We went to the zoo. That's one of my favorite pictures to have. And I have, if you saw the orange square, that's where I punched a hole. Piece on I wanted to color, but I didn't finish. And if you saw the Madeline Smith Texas Roadhouse thing, that was from 2007. They wouldn't let me use it because they said, oh, it's something to remember. So, and I think, yeah, right here is a good example of something. This was a medal I got and taking it to the schools. I don't know how old I was in this, but it's kind of important because they touched on drugs, they talked on sex and how bullying, and it kind of made me feel important because you know how all the messages say, you do something. This right here, if you can see it properly, that is what made me want to stick up for myself, wanted me to stick up for others. Yes, it was hard, but I finally did it. Elementary school. Now let's go on to middle school. Middle school. Whew. I don't know how I survived. But, 6th grade wasn't as bad as I thought it would. 7th grade got really hard because I'm not good at math. So, kind of, as the grades go on, the harder the math is, and I kind of couldn't make friends. But in 7th grade, third 9 weeks to be probably precise, I met Tori Ford. My first friend I actually made, well, we talked at a choir concert, and then she introduced me to Zarina, her best friend, and then that's the friend that I lost a few days ago. Really good friend, but can't meld, can't cry about it, it's already gone, it's over with. But then she introduced me to my bestest friend in the whole wide world, who I will defend to the grave, and I will accept her for no matter what. Zoe Grimes. And Zoe Grimes introduced me to Presley. Presley is a hothead. Well, I can't say that, but she has her wild side that can get annoying at some points, but after you get it past that, she's a really good person. And then 8th grade got easier because I had all the friends. And yes, in 7th grade we had a bump in the road, table versus table fight. I don't know how that happened, but it did. 7th grade, me and Zorina got on a rough patch because rumors are bitches. Come on. Rumors are rumors. Make sure they're true before you do anything. That's what I hate about rumors. One person that you don't even know tells you something about a person, and then you just snap at that person like they're right. Come on! If you don't know, ask that person that the rumor is from. But anyway, the rumor was that I like to take fights with Tori, Serena's best friend. So Serena dissed me. Like, stopped talking to me. And she was mad and I didn't know why. And I kept asking, why are you so mad at me? Why? I don't understand why you're mad at me. Then she finally told me. And then, like, 3 to 2 weeks later, we were back as friends. Friends ever since. Until now. Like, here's how it went down. This is 9th grade. High school. Really, 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 really hate it. Freshman year, horrible. You're the bottom of the food chain, and school-wise. So, you're the one that gets bullied. You're the one that gets dissed the most because you're the youngest, blah, blah, blah. So, freshman year sucks ass. It's almost over, thank God. But, kind of wish it didn't, but whole nother video. But anyway, 9th grade. Zarina said that my best friend, who I will defend to the grave and will die for, said that she slapped her twice. Okay, Zoe, she is weird beyond compare. Because she'll tap your face, like she'll do this, in the middle of nowhere. So, yeah, I figured by slap she meant like this. Like lightly, not full-on slapping. So, I asked my best friend, Zoe. She said, no, I just playfully did it. And I'm just like, okay, so why did she say that? She's like, I don't know. I went on Gmail. We all have school computers, school email addresses. Went on Gmail. Did some very bad things. I talked very bad about her. I snapped at her when I probably shouldn't have. She made up with Zoe, but she never made up with me, and I understand I wouldn't make up with myself either. Actually, I would after like a few weeks or days, because you can't stay mad at someone for the rest of your life. But you can forgive and forget. You know what? That's a good lesson right there. Forgive and forget. Like bullies. It's like, oh my gosh, you're so small. Stick up for yourself. And then when you go home, yeah, you may cry about it, but after you do that, forgive that person and forget. Forget whatever happened. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done. I know. But, yeah. This was a really personal vlog. But, I hope you guys, liked it at all. Like, you have the same feelings as I did. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe and like it if you want me to do more. And if you did not like it, that's fine. It's your problem. It's not a problem. It's your choice. So, anyway, I want to say goodbye, and I'll see all of you, everybody in the world, tomorrow. Okay, bye!